Salamence is your all-out attacker. 135 physical, 110 special for both offenses, 80 in both of its defenses isn't bad. Especially when its physical bulk is a bit greater than what it looks like on paper because of Intimidate decreasing opponent's physical attack, at least when it's initially sent out. 100 speed is fantastic. Normally, it outspeeds a heck of a lot of things. If it gets a Dragon Dance, it's blowing past everything. And finally, Salamence has access to physical Dragon Stabs. It did always have to deal with 110 special attack, which isn't bad, but it really wanted to use that physical 135 for its dragon moves. This thing is terrifying on both ends of the offensive spectrum, and rightfully so. It does have its flying moves, but again, dragons don't really use their non-dragon moves if they're not Garchomp. And as for kind of how I think about Salamence is, I feel like it's Dragonite, but on a diet, trading out bulk for more offense. If Salamence was your all-out attacker, Metagross is kind of your jack-of-all-trades. With the same 135 physical attack stat, 130 physical defense, 95 special attack, and 90 special defense, along with an incredible typing that gives it numerous resistances and 2 weaknesses, both of which are weak to water, so paired with the water type, it pretty much has no weakness. The physical special split finally gifted Metagross with physical psychic stabs, making this thing terrifying. If Salamence was terrifying, so is Metagross, but for different reasons. It also has access to one of the strongest steel moves in the game, Meteor Mash. 100 power, 85 accuracy with a 20% chance to boost its physical attack by 1 stage. Yeah, that's fantastic. Metagross is all around an incredible Pokemon. Pretty much anything you need, it can do. Defend, attack, especially defend, especially attack because it's not horrible base 95 special attack. It's terrible. It does have low speed. It actually has higher speed than most steel types, but this is a steel type. It's meant to be bulking things out. It's not really meant to go fast, so its 70 speed is kind of wasted, but not really. And no, none of those are the reasons Metagross is my favorite Pokemon. We'll be getting to that sometime. When we think of Dragon and Ground Pokemon, this is what we think of. 130 base physical attack, 95 physical defense, 85 special defense, and a blazing 102 speed. Garchomp is bulky, hits incredibly hard, and it has access to 2 of the best stabs in the game. Everything loves Stab Earthquake, which Garchomp has, and gets by level up. Everything loves Stab Dragon moves, except when you're taking a Dragon move that's a Stab Dragon move, but that's part of the reason we love it. And Garchomp has access to both of those. It is bulky, it is fast, it's just all around amazing. It's better bulk than most attackers, lets it take hits that most other attackers can't, and actually can deal with other attackers a lot better than most. It's just all around an incredible Pokemon. I said Metagross was amazing, Garchomp is even more so. It's pretty terrible special attack, means it's not going to be doing anything like Metagross or Salamence, but being a bit of a mixed attacker. This thing is hard physical, but it does that incredibly well. Cynthia made the right choice. Sorry about how long those bios took. It took to get to. I did, as you see, want to do something special for them because they're pseudo-legendaries. Pseudo-legendaries are particularly special Pokemon for a number of people, and I felt that I needed to do something equally special for them. So, now that we're done with that, I'm going to heal up Godzilla, even though I don't really need to do this. As we have seen, this is a poison-type gym, and as we've now beaten all of these imposters, we can now move on to the real one. I knew that this one was the real one all along. I just prefer fighting all of them because experience, and I forgot to equip the freaking Lucky Egg. I am an idiot. Alright, well, Janie. Yes, Janie. I always thought her name was Jamie or Jane. I don't know. I used to always think her name was something wrong. Well, something that it wasn't actually. Yeah, let's go for Stone Edge. I haven't used Stone Edge in a while, and wow. Yeah, then again, you are really freaking fast. Alright, so, her team, she leads off with her Crobat. Female, inner focus for the ability, level 47, Confusory, Screech, Wing Attack, and Supersonic. I don't know why she has two confusion-inflicting moves on the same Pokemon, but okay. Screech can be annoying if you have to hurt yourself in confusion because it cuts your defense in half, which... Ow! That hurts. If she's sending in her Ariados next. Well, one of her two Ariados. She has two of them. Both level 47, both the ability Insomnia, and both... Actually, no, they do have different moves. So it could either have Swagger, Nightshade, Poison Jab, or Pin Missile, or it could be Psychic, Poison Jab, Screech, or Pin Missile. I don't know which one this is, but... Safely, Callion is going to be best against you because we are not fairy, so we are not weak to poison. I'm... Scary Face. Scary Face. That's not in the Bulbapedia. Okay. Seems Bulbapedia was wrong. Not all the time that happens. Okay, so we just took you down. Scary Face. I don't know which one this could have been because Bulbapedia doesn't list anything on her team having Scary Face. Maybe Swagger was supposed to be Scary Face? I don't know. And that would make... Not really. I mean... I don't know. That's strange. Moving on. Love that Leftovers Restoration. Weezing. Okay, this I hopefully have right. It is female, level 44, Sludge Bomb, Toxic Explosion, and Double Hit. Or, knowing my luck, this thing is not going to have those. I'm going to go with you. Actually, probably should have gone to Godzilla because special defense boost against Sludge Bomb and Explosion. Because this is not a nerfed Explosion. This Explosion that actually hurts because it cuts your defense in half and crap we missed. Oh right, Toxic isn't that guaranteed hit in this generation. I think that was Generation 5 that did that. Come on. Come on. So, also, Levitate means it cannot be hit with ground move, which I like that ability. It also makes it accurate to the anime where James Weezing always floats in midair, so it's even the sprite art, which it does have it in the midair. Wow, you are bulky. You took that like a freaking champ. Sandstorm rages. Come on, take it down, take it down, take it down, take it down. It's probably not going to take it down because it has enough HP. Yeah, it has enough HP. Let's just go for Surf. Or you could choose for Restore. Hope we can get a crit. Crits would be good. Crits would be very, very fun. Come on, come on. Crit, 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 crit. Dang! That didn't really do much more. That didn't really do a lot less. That didn't do much less than Surf, than Hydro Pump. Wow. Unless I accidentally hit Surf instead of Hydro Pump, which I can just check next turn with BP used. Yes, that's good experience. Alright, her next Pokemon is Venomoth. This is her ace. It is her strongest Pokemon. Level 50, female, Tinted Lens for the ability, so not very effective moves have their power doubled, effectively making them neutral damage, or if they're double resisted, a singular resistance. Not bad, honestly. It's a pretty good ability. It's level 50, as I mentioned, and holding a Citrus Berry. Thankfully, Callion has moves that are super effective against you completely, so let's go for that Air Slash. You might survive because you have... Or not. I was just gonna say you have a little bit of special defense, but then again, we are super effective at Stab and we're Togekiss. That is great experience. It was Double Team, Psychic, Sludge Bomb, and Signal Beam. It didn't get to use any of those moves. Yeah, she is definitely Koga's daughter with her movesets. And there is her final Ariados. Now let's see which one this is again, as I listed before. Then again, Bulbapedia's movesets were wrong, so I don't actually know what this thing could have. But according to Wikipedia, Psychic, Poison Jab, Screech, Pin Missile. You're doing great this battle. You got great battle. I didn't read those right because I was because of Wikipedia. Or Swagger, Nightshade, Poison Jab, Pin Missile. So I don't know which one this could be, but we're probably not going to come and roast it. You know, for someone who is arachnophobic in real life, I don't actually hate a lot of the bug-type Pokemon. Well, at least the spider-looking ones. Like, I don't hate Ariados, I don't hate Spinarak. I actually like Galvantula a decent bit. But a Pokemon that isn't a spider, which is Crabominable, I actually don't like because it reminds me a lot of a Tarantula. And yet, the Tarantula Pokemon, I actually don't have a problem with. Because I like Galvantula and I think it's pretty awesome. Oh, good, we got that level up in Eruption. Eruption. Oh my. Oh, this is a good move. I love this move. User attacks in an explosive fury. The lower the user's HP, the less powerful this attack becomes. Starts off with a base 150 power. I believe its base damage is 150 times your current HP divided by your maximum. So it's a percentage of HP based on. This thing is destructively powerful. This thing is destructive. See, Lava Plume has a better chance of burn, but it's not as powerful as Flamethrower, and Flamethrower is just good. Flamethrower is better when I'm at lower HP, same with Lava Plume. I kind of used the one thing I wanted to use Rollout for, but I'm going to get rid of Swift just because we're only going to have to deal with evasion hacks on Koga, and we got stuff that's going to be able to deal with him, so I don't really think we need that anymore. So strong. We got a decent bit of money for defeating you, and we sent that to Mom. I see. You defeated my Koga, my father, and a member of the Elite Four to come here. No wonder you were strong. You definitely won. Here is the Soul Badge. Okay, this always bugged me. I feel like the Soul Badge should be Sabrina's badge, and the Marsh Badge should be this one. Because, like, in the anime, he's, like, training in, not like, this isn't a marsh, but, like, a forestish area, so kind of makes more sense, like, Marsh Badge would be, no, Poison Jab. I like that move. I thought she gave you Toxic, but that was Koga in Let's Go. I'm going to improve and apply my improvement better. Well, actually, in just Kanto games in general, it's Koga that gives you that. To become much better than both you and my father. That is a very good goal to shoot for, and come on, where's the... Why can't this be like Let's Go, where once you beat the gym leader, the walls just go away? I don't like this place. Okay. Cutting away. There we are. I was going to say, oh yeah, the second I cut away, I do it all flawlessly, but I didn't. I hit a few walls like 3 or 4 times. So let's heal up, and let's... So, what we have left to do is really not much. There's... What? The 8th gym of Kanto, 7th gym of Kanto. Let's say we got actually left for gyms. Because yeah, we have 2 gyms left. We have Blaine and Blue. There's really not much left in the game, and I mean, this game is by no means close to finishing. We still have a good amount of story left to cover. So, do we have the Magnet Pass yet? Because that's something we actually can get now. Oh no, Apricorn. No, we don't. We do not have that yet. So I am going to go and get the Magnet Train Pass, and I don't have to fly. See you guys in Saffron City. A lot of do stuff. I'm not going to be proceeding with that course of action. You're instead going to be heading south. I've actually flown all the way to Viridian City, so if the game would please speed up, we can head south to a, well, new, not city, but a town. I do like some of the music in Kanto. It's not bad, but I like it. This song, I have very fond memories of the not HeartGold SoulSilver, the Fire Red Leaf Green version of it. It sounds so, like, I believe Southern is the way the music would describe that music, but the sound of it in the Kanto games, I love. It's just, I don't know, it's funny. Let's sneak by you, because I want to just get moving on. I do like this route theme in this game. I also do like the Pokemon battle theme in this game. Well, for Kanto. Not that I don't like the Johto one, I just do greatly prefer Kanto. And why? I mean, I know that this is the start of the journey for Kanto people, but come on. I don't care about Kanto people, because I don't care about Kanto a whole lot. Just give me the good stuff right now. Red's house. We may or may not meet him. Blue's house. We may or may not meet him as well. I like the Pallet Town song. It's calm and peaceful. Although in the anime, Pallet Town is not huge, but it's sizable. And say hello to Professor Oak. Again, I am not going to try doing a Professor Oak voice from the anime. Ah, Maxis, it's good to see you come all this way to Kanto. What do you think of the trainers out here? They're low-level... No! They are not! They are low-level nothings! I like collecting Kanto Gym better. The man is hard to experience will surely help. Come see me, then. I have a gift for you to keep, Maxis. Your Pokedex coming along. Well, let's have a value with the National Dex. We really haven't caught many Pokemon, honestly. I see. Going to be far away, but don't give up. Sadly, there's no shiny charm reward in this game. That's actually not even in the next game. But that is a good reward for the games nowadays. I mean, if we have only caught that many Pokemon, we're nowhere near completing the Johto Dex. So we're not really going to be doing anything with that. Flood, time to surf. It just like phases right through you. I always love the animations for when Pokemon use their HM moves. I love them. Let's see. I'm pretty sure I have some repels. I think. I hope. Okay, good, Max Repel. There we go. Yeah, I would battle some Pokemon here, but I don't want to, because I want to just get moving along to other stuff, because we're nearing the end of the game. I do like this game a lot, and I am kind of sad it's coming to an end, but I do kind of also want to pick up the pace, because there is a lot of stuff to do in post-game, and I feel we've kind of dilly-dallied long enough, and you guys are a lot of trainers that I can just battle with the Lucky Egg on, and that'll be good. And we have Ration Island, Cinnabar Island. A lot of people would remember this place for looking very different. Cinnabar Island, the ravaged town of the past. I feel the music does a very good job of setting the mood for what this place is, and now we're going to loot the place because there's items on the ground. Unfortunately, we cannot get most of these items because a very rocky wall. Maybe a Pokemon can scale it. Maybe there's one more HM. Pokemon Center was the only thing left untouched by the lava. I feel sorry for Blaine. He lost his gym. It's been years since the volcano erupted. It's so fortuitous that everyone evacuated in time. Yep. We can't explore the island fully, at least not yet. But there is one other NPC aside from Nurse Joy here. Who are you? My name is Blue. I was once the Kanto champion, although it was short-lived thanks to Red. Anyway, take a good look around you. A volcano erupts, and just like that, whole town disappears. You can go on winning and losing in Pokemon, but if nature so much as twitches, we can be overwhelmed in a second. That's the way it is. But anyway, I'm still a trainer. If I want to see a strong opponent, it makes me want to battle. If you want to battle me for real, show me how many Kanto Gym badges you got. 6. You're not ready to battle me. And we're off. So, we met Blue. He is going to be the last gym leader that you might have been able to guess or even just knew from before. I didn't want to say it out loud because I know there's people who haven't played these games yet, and anyone who has played pretty much any of the Pokemon games could have definitely known that. But I still felt it was kind of something I shouldn't just, blow out saying, hey, it's Blue, he's the last gym leader. Alright, so now that we have actually registered here, we can fly there anytime and continue on to Route 20. There are more trainers here. Did not mean to run into you. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and hit the bell notification for more content. There we go. Now signing off.